A Madison man is charged with illegally possessing a gun that had a machine gun conversion device on it. This is according to the Wisconsin Department of Justice. The DOJ alleges that John Trey Larson had the handgun with the device attached from November of last year into January of this year. Now, if convicted, Larson faces a maximum penalty of 15 years behind bars for owning the gun as a felon and another 10 years for adding that machine gun device. The DOJ says that these types of devices are illegal if they are attached to any gun.